on the plot here today. Give you guys an update. It's been a few weeks since the last video out here where we hadn't had any rain for like a month and a half and nothing was growing. We have got rain now and everything is greening up. The plot is coming in nicely. A lot of radishes and rye that's coming in out there. We're going to pull the trail cams, look at the photos, see if there's any deer using it. By the looks of it, they are eating some of the tops of the radishes, so there has been some deer in here. But we will look at the trail cams and see what's happening. We're also going to refresh the mineral sites up. I brought some blocks with today that we'll put out there. And we'll go over here first and check out the mineral sites. Definitely a lot of radishes coming in. It's even starting to grow up underneath the canopies here too. I see a lot of rye coming in too. There's some grass growing out in it too, but it's looking pretty good for no rain. So here's the mineral sites here. We'll probably put a block, one of the blocks down here, maybe over there. The tree stand is up over there. And then of course we've got the blind that we've had out here for the last couple of years there. First trail cam is on this end. I'll quick pull the card there. We'll go up on the other side here where the other trail cam is. I brought my computer today, so we'll be able to check the SD cards while we're out here and let you guys see what's on them. Quite a big difference out here from last time though, where the grass was burnt up and there wasn't really any green out here. Now the whole pasture's green. Everything's greened up with some of the rain that we've had. All right, the other trail cam is sitting up right over here. We'll get this pulled and we'll get back to the truck. We'll look at them on the computer here. Okay, we're back in the truck and I got the SD cards into the computer here. I'm going to do a screen record and then show you this on the screen too. And we're just going to start going through here. So this is the camera that's on the north side of the plot here. And it looks like we've got one doe that came through. I'm going to skip forward to the next video. This is the same doe, same day. Oh, we got a little buck. We got a buck. This is the next morning. It's coming through and licking on that mineral spot right there. This is still him that same morning. Oh, and he had a little friend with him. There's two of them. My dad is gonna mow around the plot a little bit. Yeah, he had a friend with him that morning. It looks like a foggy morning too that morning. Nothing huge yet. We'll keep going. They hung around here for a while. Oh my goodness, look at that. I count 4 of them. It's those 2 bucks and 2 does, it looks like. They hung around there for a while. They're just browsing on that food plot. That's going to be pretty good. They just stuck around for a while that morning. I'm going to keep going through here and seeing what we got here. Those 2 are playing now. That one on the right's not so bad. He is smaller, but I don't know. That one has spots yet? Oh, he's right up by the camera now. It's not going to be a bad deer in a couple of years. Looks like they're just playing around in the food plot. That's pretty cool. Look at them. Are they going to spar? That one wants to. Sure enough, they're going to play around a little bit there. It's really good though that we're seeing pictures not only of bucks, but there was 4 deer out in the food plot at one time, and it seems to be happening in the daylight too, so a lot of daylight pictures so far. Oh, there was one that ran up to the right there. There's another buck in there. This is the next day. Just deer after deer. They're coming through here a lot and eating on this food plot. Looks like all of our hard work paid off. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Got some night pictures now. Oh, that's a coyote. It was an old coyote that came through. He just peed in the plot. Oh, looks like it's going to rain this day. I don't see anything out there. There was one that had just caught on the left-hand side there. There's another doe that's coming through. There's another one behind it too. And there's two there. A lot of deer coming through here. Here's a night picture. Looks like they're really liking to coming in from that right side, which would be the northwest side. That's from where the corn is. There's that buck again. That's a pretty big looking doe. It's coming right up there in the minerals there. And the deer stand is right behind this camera, so these deer would only be about 10 yards away. There's my dad checking on it. Looks like we got another picture at night. Got another one. There's a lot of deer that's coming through here. I'm just going to kind of skip through these kind of quick, unless if we see a big buck. There's that little buck again. Early in the morning. The doe and a fawn. Oh, there's 4 deer out there right now. Playing around. Seems like the majority of the deer are coming from the west side though. And that one small buck, he comes out here quite a bit in the mornings. There's 2 bucks again. And it looks like a doe and a fawn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there was one that went off. There's 8 deer out there right now. That is unbelievable. They're just all munching in the plot. They sat out there for quite a while. You can see the other camera too on the other side. Got more deer jumping around. And there's that buck again coming in from that west side. These cameras were out there for about 2 weeks before I had checked on them. Looks like there's 3 deer there. And those 2 ran right by the camera on the other side. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 deer right there. 2 bucks, 1 big doe. A lot of the pictures have been early in the morning or late at night. A lot of daytime pictures. One thing's for sure though, they keep coming in and browsing on this food plot. Alright, I'm going to open up the other camera and we'll see what's on that one. Alright, this is going to be the camera on the south side of the plot here. So the first picture is a raccoon going through the plot, coming on the south side of the woods. Yeah, there goes another one. Looks like a big raccoon. I'll skip forward. There's some more raccoons. Oh, there's a deer coming out of the south side of the woods. The creek is down at the south side too that runs across the woods. Coming up into the plot. Don't see anything on that one. Daytime pictures here, videos. Looks like the wind. Skip through those. There's a doe coming out of the south woods. Just going right over to the food plot to eat. There's another one right in front of the camera. Looks like it was raining that night, or a really heavy fog. And there's a big old doe. And there's a buck. Looks like there might be another deer just off to the right there too. Yep. I think there's one more too. You can see how much everything's greened up since this picture was taken. The grass is all brown still in the background. That was like right after we put the sprinklers out, so we started to get some growth in the middle of the plot. Whoa! I don't know where that one was going. Coming out of the south side of the woods again. So it looks like they like to come out of the south end of the woods, and then the west side of the other camera across the way would be that corn that you see across there, and they've been coming out of there. Couple early evening pictures. There's one right to the left there. I see its butt end. Scratching its nose. We're just going to skip through some of these. Some more does going back and forth. Coming right in front of the camera there. That's that little buck that we seen on the other side, I believe. There he goes again. He's going to go across the way. Stuff's starting to green up now. There's Ricky again. Couple more does. I don't see anything in those ones. Ooh. Sun was bleaching it out there. This is late evening. And then here's a bunch of deer. This is that night I think we seen them all on the other side from the other camera. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the background. I see at least 6 deer. Here they are again. There's one sitting right to the right of the camera. There it goes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See at least 5 in this frame. I think they hung around a lot that night. There's 2 bucks. That little buck has been in here a lot. I don't know what he was doing there. They're going to go off. There he is again, playing around in front of the camera. I wonder if there's not a deer behind the camera that he's posturing for, or it is the camera itself. Oh, I think that's a fox. It's either a fox or a coyote. What do you guys think it is? Leave a comment down in the comments there if you think that's a fox or a coyote. There's a buck running from the backwoods there. See if he comes back into the camera here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that might be him though. He circled around. There's two of them. I think those are the same two that we've been seeing. There's a fawn with spots on it. Stuff's really starting to grow now. Skip through these ones. Oh, there's those two bucks again. Oh, there's a third buck too coming from behind there. So we definitely have some bachelor groups of bucks that are coming through here. There goes one running there. We'll keep skipping through. They hung around for quite a while that morning. Looks like we got some wind pictures. There's a doe. Mid-morning. There's one running across to the corn. Well, woo! There sure has been the activity out here, so it's working pretty good. I had my dad mow a strip along the food plot here. Just kind of makes the food plot pop out a little bit more from the taller grass. So I'm gonna get these cards put back in these trail cams, get them turned back on. We got this one set up and ready to go again, so that's going to be taking video. We'll get the trail cam on the north end of the plot back in operation. The season starts this Saturday, so we'll probably do some sits out here this upcoming weekend and see if we can get a close encounter with one of these deer that are coming through here. We got all the minerals refreshened up on this end. They had been licking on them. It's getting a little late for minerals, but we'll keep them out regardless. If you remember from the second video where we put up this two-man ladder stand, that is set up overlooking the north end of the plot here. And then we do have a ground blind over here that we have hunted out of for the past couple years, but we're going to try the two-man ladder stand up there, I think, this year. Just trying to knock off one branch so we can shoot out here to about 20 yards from the tree stand without hitting anything. So this right here is about 20 yards, you said? Right here. Right there? 20 yards from the tree stand up there. You could put the stick in here so you have a little marker. Just kind of put the stick down there. That'll mark 20 yards from the tree stand up there, so when they walk inside that, he will know that they're within 20 yards. Well, that's going to do it for this plot update video. Next time we're out here in the plot, we'll be hunting. And if you like this video, click that like button. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that bell so you get all the notifications when we upload a video. And as always, remember to take a kid on an outdoors adventure.